Rachel Green, better watch out.
Hello, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. So as much as I love hair care, I also have a huge passion for clothing. By that, I don't mean materialism or consumerism, that's a different topic. What I'm talking about is simply the appreciation of personal style. And I have a pretty good collection of clothes, but lately I feel like I don't actually wear them enough, which I think is something a lot of us face from time to time. Now, this is largely down to season and also my job. Working from home, I tend to go for comfy, warm, often the same thing a few days in a row because I may as well save on laundry. And I have a cat who loves to cuddle, so this happens to all my clothes. And fair enough, nobody sees me most of the time, but it does affect how I feel. And this is actually a real thing that I'll talk about later. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I put together a banging outfit and I feel groovy. But this doesn't happen as often as I'd like, and I know that I don't utilize the potential of my clothes, nor do I enjoy their beauty as much as I could be. And that's a shame. So today, as a little homage to my beautiful clothes, I'm going to show them some attention, purge what's no longer serving me, and reconnect with some absolute gems. So get cozy because this is going to be chatty and hopefully very satisfying to watch. So a lot of my method for cleaning and organizing is based off of the KonMari method, which I read 7 years ago and it changed my life. So I'll leave that linked below. She even has her own Netflix show now. She's doing bits. So anyway, first I'm gathering all my clothes.
So I'm here in my finest tracksuit today. It's my little guess. It looks like Gucci. It's not. I'm not Jeffrey. I'm gonna gather all of my clothes that I own and put them on my bed in one big heap. I've never seen all my clothes in the same place before, so let's find out. How gorgeous is this light coming through my window? That's not even the sun, that's a reflection. Their window is beaming the sun from over here. Oh, first I've got to just clear my bed actually. We're gonna need some room. The t-shirt drawer, my favorite drawer.
The waist up to my highs, I got you hypnotized. I make your sunshine rise, rising, free up, come sit.
Okay, that's everything from my drawers and my seasonal drawer. Not bad, it's not too much, I guess.
Chicken, don't stop, give it, take it, still my body, boy. Don't stop shaking, don't stop.
That's everything from my rack. I'm not really counting accessories, so yeah, just clothes.
Space has been one of my main challenges, especially going through university, so I've had to get pretty creative with storage. But a downside to this is I can't always see everything I own, which is one of the reasons a lot of my pieces just don't get worn. So I think it's important to have things displayed and easily accessible where possible, which is why I love having an open rack. I also just love how they look in a bedroom. I have 3 places where I keep my clothes, which are my rack for coats and pieces that need to be hung up, my chest of drawers for everything else, and then I have some flat storage boxes for out of season clothes. During university, I couldn't always have a chest of drawers in my room, so I used to keep all of those things that I would have kept in there in the storage boxes under my bed, which was a lifesaver. And then as for seasonal wear, I would just leave that back home. I also usually have a bag of clothes that need mending or altering and a couple of bags of clothes that are ready to move on, and I sell these on Depop, so I won't count these in the things that I'm clearing out today. Oh, and I have a bag of costume pieces. I love dressing up and I always find myself going to this bag for parties and clubbing, so just to be thorough, I'm going to add this into the mix.
I think that's all of my clothes. Made the front portion look pretty because I'm making the thumbnail. This is a mountain. This is a mountain. Like if I sit down, wow, I want to slide down the mountain. Shall I do it? Let's do it. I don't really know where to start or how because everything's buried under, so I can't really categorize stuff, but I guess I'm gonna just pick stuff up, ask myself if I still want it. I have nowhere to wear this, but I love it. Look at it. I got this in a charity shop. This is like a little ball gown, backless. Oh my god, it looks so good on. I just have nowhere to wear it, but I know that this is like gold dust, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, this is an example of something I don't really want anymore. It's super cute. This is a Tommy Hilfiger little jumper, but it just looks slightly odd on me and it doesn't suit my colouring. So if you're interested in this cute little baby pink Tommy Hilfiger totally Barbie preppy knit sweater, go check out my Depop. That's my first thing that I've let go of. Goodbye. Not really too sure about this jumper. It is handy for the winter though, because it gets so cold in this house. So I think I'll keep it just for practicality. Oh boy, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I might have to make 2 piles. Okay, this is an example of something that needs to be altered. It's absolutely insane. I've got this on Depop, but it's a bit big, so I want to just take it in and it will look sick. So I'm gonna put that in my bag of things I need to alter. A similar problem with this ball dress. It's like insane. It reminds me of the Bratz Formal Funk line from 2004. It's very 90s / early noughties. Freaking stunning. I have nowhere to wear it, but I'm gonna keep it because I think this is an excellent costume piece. I'm keeping it just because I love it as well. Even though I can't really wear it, I just love it. So I'm gonna keep it. Oh boy.
So while I'm sorting through my clothes, I wanted to share some thoughts. Now, I may love clothes, but I wouldn't say I'm into fashion. See, fashion is different. Fashion is what's in during a certain time period. And fashion, particularly the fashion industry, is where there tends to be more materialism and consumerism involved. But I don't know much about fashion, quite honestly. I just like clothes. And it's the way they are worn that fascinates me. So I suppose I'm talking about style. Style is different from fashion because style doesn't have to be in fashion. It can be completely out of fashion but still look incredible. So here's my own definition. Style is the unique aspects that pertain to the way an individual chooses to dress, which results in their own personal style, sometimes unknowingly. And yes, the liking to clothing can be materialistic. Some might argue clothes are just meant to be practical, not stylish. If that's your opinion, you probably won't understand where I'm coming from in this video, but hey, thanks for being here anyway. You see, rather than seeing clothes as something to be obsessed over, mindlessly accumulated, or something used to feel superior to others, you know the type, I see clothes as something to be enjoyed and used to express yourself, and that's it. So yeah, back to my point about clothing affecting how I feel. When I dress frumpy, I feel frumpy. When I dress fly, I feel fly, or at least a little bit more fly than I did before, you know? And this is the same for most people. So the other day I was listening to the radio and funnily enough, they were talking about the exact thing that's been on my mind. Dressing well in order to feel well, even if it's just around the house. Turns out the lady speaking was Dawn Karen, who wrote Dress Your Best Life, a book about fashion psychology. So it seems there is science to back up why certain clothes make us feel a certain way. And indeed, there are many psychological layers to the art of dressing oneself. There will, of course, always be the argument that clothes are just clothes and what you wear shouldn't affect who you are or how you feel about yourself. It's what's on the inside that counts and you should be happy the way you are. And I get that. I do understand that ultimately at the core of human consciousness, clothes don't matter and clothes aren't and never will be an accurate reflection of who you truly are. But it's a simple fact that humans wear clothes, and more to the point, humans choose clothes and we choose how to dress ourselves, which is what is so fascinating to me. And this is why clothes are often used to express oneself creatively, which leads to the phenomenon of personal style. That's my speech over.
Okay, this is where I'm at. Here is all the clothes I'm definitely keeping. It looks a lot smaller, but I've actually got quite a lot of them up here as well. I've swapped out my coats, slightly warmer weather coats, and I've put my like heavy winter coats. They'll go in storage. I've also got these 2 incredible long coats, like vintage type coats that I got ages ago. I can't bring myself to get rid of them because I know that when I get a little older, these will be perfect. I also have a vintage Mickey Mouse coat. Can you believe that? This is like insane. I don't wear it very often, but it's one of those pieces I know I need to keep it because one of these days I have a little pile here of clothes that I want to wear more, clothes that I don't wear enough, that like either I haven't figured out how to style it yet. Like this is lingerie, right? But I figured I could wear it as like a top, like a cute little top with some high-waisted jeans. I don't know what kind of bra I'd wear underneath it because I don't want my nips to show, but this is like a vintage piece that I picked up. I don't know, just like being creative. This is incredibly short, but I want to try and figure out a way to make it look cute. My style can be a little outrageous sometimes, but it's okay. Down here is things that I will be passing on, selling. These are things I'm not sure about still. I kind of want to get rid of them, but I'm not sure, so they're in the not sure pile. These are all my costume pieces, so when I have auditions, say it's like an 80s short film or an 80s TV show, you don't wear costumes to auditions, but you kind of dress to suggest the role. I've got like an 80s jacket, I've got like an 80s jumper, I've got a few little 90s bits, I've got like some smart wear, like a blazer. I don't wear blazers, but if you're going for a role that would wear a blazer sort of thing. So I just keep a bag, clothes for auditions and for character work. I am part of a theatre company and we create theatre, so sometimes we just need little bits and bobs. Like, it's just useful to have a costume bag, and then you will always look sick whenever there's a costume party. And then down here is all the things that I need to fix or alter. Something that has holes in it, like these have a hole in the crotch, and then those stuff needs to be washed.
So here I am reconnecting with my clothes, and I'm generally organizing by category and getting ready to start putting things away. Now there's a few things to mention here. Around 65% of my clothes are secondhand, purely because current clothing brands often don't have the specific style, material or cut that I'm looking for. I get most of my inspiration from fictional characters, usually from TV shows and movies from the past, which is why I love clothing from the past. I also have a passion for buying and selling old clothes. I love the idea that something I don't wear anymore can have a new lease of life with someone new who will enjoy it, and the money you spend is usually going to someone who needs it rather than a big corporation. It's better for the planet, and it's all a part of clothing respect. And respect is key here. I've found that by respecting my clothes, they respect me back. And I do realize clothes don't have a brain, but what I mean is they last longer, they wear better, they look better, and I've found I feel better wearing something I've looked after rather than something I've picked up off the floor, let's say. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. We all have that place in our room that accumulates clothes, and that's okay. You can't expect yourself to be neat and tidy all the time. I just remember to put them away at the end of the day or the next day. I just don't beat myself up about it. So fold it, hang it, put it in its place, wash it correctly, mend it, refresh it, and it will serve you better and for longer. Now, I do still love that feeling of wearing something you've just got, but I find that having respected my clothes in this way for the past 4 years, I get more enjoyment out of them and I don't feel the need to replace them as often. So of course, I do still buy and wear new clothes or trendy pieces from time to time, but I buy something because I really love it, and 9 times out of 10, I'll wear it for years to come. I'd like to say a quick thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. So this is what my Squarespace website is looking like at the moment. I'm still undecided on color, but as you can see, I've been playing around with it and I love that it allows you to get really specific and detailed with it. I've also added in a few more pages. I've now got a gallery and a contact me page, which was super easy to add in using the list of templates. Websites are so important to sort of verifying yourself in your profession. So if you're looking to take a business or a project to the next level, having a website is a huge advantage, and Squarespace makes it really easy to make one. So if you're not sure, you can create one with a free trial, and if you choose to keep your website, you can get 10% off your subscription with the code IsabellaDemarko, and the link is in the down bar. Thanks for listening.
So it's a bit later in the day now. I had a big long break, but now I've started again. I found my super sweet 16 dress. It's so skimpy. Look at it. It's literally so short. I bought like a size too small, so it would be like extra tight. I wanted to look fit on my birthday, basically. It's my 16th. This was the first ever sexy dress I ever bought for myself. I want to keep it because it was such a special night. I had this huge house party. I invited my whole year group, and I remember some older boys came, and it was like such a big deal. It's just like good memories. So I think I'll keep this. Maybe one day I'll show my future children. It's gonna be one of those pieces that just stays in my closet. Maybe one day I'll try it back on again. This Burberry skirt is absolutely outrageous. So short that I have to wear little hot pants shorts under it because you can see my bum. I've worn it out clubbing once. I loved it. I think I got it for like 30 quid off Depop, and because it's a child size, it's extra small, so I could just about fit into it, but not anymore. But I keep it because it's just iconic. It's hard to know what to do when you love pieces so much, but you don't wear them or can't wear them, but they're still, like, if you're someone who's into clothes and who collects clothes and they matter to you, then I think it's worth keeping. If clothes aren't really like a big thing for you, then sure, like, get rid of it, make more room in your life for other things. But because clothes are a passion of mine and I love them, it's important to me to keep them. It's like I have my own little museum of like turning points in my life through like my clothes. So keeping that t-shirt, Diamante New York on it, which obviously some of the Diamantes have come off, but this is so special to me because my dad got it when I was like 7 years old. I've had this since I was 7 years old. And with it, he also bought me back this little pink hat which says New York on it. And again, I don't know how I've managed to keep hold of these since I was 7 years old. I'm now 24. 17 years. No. $17 years and I still wear them. It's so weird. I don't really wear the top so much because when the Diamante started falling off, like I just didn't want them to fall off, so, but I keep it just because I love it. Like, it just makes me feel happy when I see it. And then as for the hat, I still wear it sometimes. It's very small. It's cute, right? I just love it. 2003. Slowly getting through some of my things. Check out this robe. I got it ages ago. It's like a beach robe, but I kind of wear it as like, it looks more like a boudoir kind of robe. It's also would be great for a costume for like a vampire or something. Cute, right? Or a witch. But I'm never a witch, I'm always a vamp. Okay, so these are some of the clothes that I'm going to be selling on my Depop. So if you like the look of any of these things, go follow IsabellaDemarko on Depop and I will be listing these very soon. Go check them out. I have made my little costume bag, so I've put everything back in there that is going back into storage. These things are still down here. All the things I'm selling are folded up and I'm going to put those in a bag as well and put them in storage. Look how cute this bag is, and also this top is incredible. I've just laid out some of the things that I told myself I wanted to wear a little bit more because some of these pieces are so nice but I just don't wear them. So I've decided that I'm going to try and put them on display or like somewhere I can see them so that I will pick them up more. I've got more stuff over here, like, oh wait, that's not meant to be in there. So like, oh my god, this dress is so pretty, but because it's a little bit too short, like I'd never wear it. Like it would literally, I could only wear this as lingerie like that. But I just love it. I don't want to get rid of it, so I've got to find some way of wearing it. I don't know how, but I've got to wait till I have a little date night. Let's wait till we can all go outside again. I love mini skirts. I know they look really trashy, but that's kind of why I like them. Yeah, I don't know, just don't ask. I don't know, man. I've got these flared jeans, which are so cute, but they're really hard to style, especially because it's been cold lately and all I can wear is jumpers, and like jumpers and flares just looks really bogged down, but they do look cute in the summer with like little tiny tops. Then I've got like this, which I can't seem to make it look good. Okay, so I've put all these pieces in a pile because I don't want to put them away because I know that I'll just forget about them again. So I think what I'm going to do tomorrow is just go through them all and literally just put them all on. If I can find like a few different like go-to ways to wear them, then I'm sure I'll be picking them up a lot more often because I just want to give these pieces a chance. Like, they're so pretty, but they're just not getting worn. Thought I would just show you in here. I've put some big jumper jumpers that are like really for the winter, and then I've just put beach stuff because it's spring right now, so it's not quite like beach weather. So I've got all my bikinis down there, so they will stay in there until they're ready to come out. Ow! Go under there. Going through a lot of stuff in one go can give you a little bit of decision fatigue, so I don't feel like I can do any more right now, but that's okay. You've got to just give yourself time sometimes. At least all my stuff is back on the rack. My clothes are back in the dresser as well. I've just got to try these on tomorrow, sell these, and we're done. And then I've just got to find a nice day where I can sit down and do all my sewing, and I've got to do some washing too, so we can carry on tomorrow.
So along with the wardrobe refresh, I thought I would replace my mirror. So I've been using this huge piece of scrap mirror in my room at home for ages, and I love it because it's huge, but it has a lot of marks on it. It's really old and heavy, and it's quite dangerous. So I finally got a new full-sized mirror from IKEA. I used a really bog standard one all throughout uni, but it wasn't so great for taking photos or for getting ready with my friends. So if you do these things a lot, I think it's a good investment. Also, I got bored and did my nails yesterday. How cute are these?
It's so clear. This is cute. Found this old denim jacket given to me from like a distant family member, secondhand. It just so happens to be the exact same denim as these flares from Topshop. They're both around the same era of style. How cute. Oh my god, it only looks good together. Like, how cute. So cute, man. I like this so much. I just don't wear it, but you know why? It's because quite a lot of my clothes are very loud. It's best to like dress it down. So like with this plain black skirt, it actually looks all right. I've got like my little, oh, did I just flash you? Oh my lord. Love the white high top Converse. They just, I don't know, they're just like iconic. Ignore this on my leg, that's nail polish. I was doing my nails yesterday. Oh my god. Rachel Green, better watch out. This is like mad. This is a madness. We could like switch out the back. No. Adorable, right? I just can't. Yes, bitch. So I'm just thinking if I wanted to be really bold, I could add this shirt, which I'm struggling to style. I love the color and the fabric, but the shape is just, these sleeves kind of remind me like Shakespeare or something. So maybe if I like rolled them up. Also looks sick with jeans. I don't know if I could quite pull this off. You could tie it. That's a bit, it's like a bit too, you could probably tuck it in. I kind of like this more like loose, just like throw it over an outfit to give it a bit of color. I think it's kind of cute. You could maybe put a belt around it. I don't know, I'm not too into the belt over dresses look. That was my look in like 2012, but it's not anymore. But you know, I'm gonna show you what this looks like with blue jeans. It's giving me kind of 80s vibes, maybe a little bit 90s. I feel a bit like Shakespeare still. Maybe if I did a little tuck. Oh no, no, no. No. So then we have this piece which I bought recently off Depop, but basically this is too big, right? If you just tie it at the back and no bra strap. Look at the little diamante. How cute is that? I think these are too modern for this top, so I would probably wear some different jeans, or I'd probably wear a skirt. Let's try. This is a bit too much because we've got a lot going on. If I had a plain black skirt, this would work, but this is pinstripe, so I probably wouldn't pair these together, but it gives you an idea. Honestly, this needs to be with trousers. This is a trousers top. Let's find some old trousers. I feel like this works. What would we do? We would do a little black one. Maybe hair up for this top. Oh my god, these, if you can get yourself some of these, they make no bum look like you've got a bum. So I don't actually own any vintage jeans. I wish I did, but I'm just terrible at looking for them. I think it looks cute just like that. A nice blue jean and your pretty little top. Maybe a heel. Very much a going out top. I bought this with the idea of actually putting a sweater vest over the top, kind of like what you see here. I just can't find the perfect sweater vest. I've been looking for like a couple months now and I can't find one, but it'll come to me. So this is what I meant with this little corset top. These don't have any belt loops, which is a shame because they're one of my favourite pair of jeans, but I can't wear belts with them. But it needs like, I don't know, something. No, no, no. No. Okay, we're just gonna go with a little bag. My little bag. I could probably wear it like this. That's kind of cute, actually. Quite a statement, yes. To like a party, that would be cute. It's a bit bold. But it just depends what you're comfortable wearing. Like, nothing is too bold to wear. Nothing is too bold. Nothing's too outrageous. Nothing is too much. You should wear whatever you want, even if it's just a normal day. You can wear your ball gown to the supermarket. Trust me. But it's not everyone's cup of tea. Let's try this with a skirt. This isn't working. Maybe if I had like a black pencil skirt. I do have one, but I've just put it in storage. I just have to save it for the bedroom. I have loved this top for so many years, but I can't find a way to make it look nice. Every time I wear it, it just doesn't quite work because it is meant to be for the bedroom. I can't go braless with this because my boobs will pop out, so I don't know what to do. You want to wear a bra, but you can see it in the back. It's like, what do I do? It's kind of cute just like that. Like for a little date, maybe with some jeans. I'm not going to get rid of it though because it's just beautiful. This Hawaiian shirt, which I love. Maybe not with this outfit, but I can't bring myself to get rid of it. I've had it years. I don't really wear it a lot. If I find a way to like put it over clothes, like a boring outfit, it can kind of look kind of cute. Let me show you one outfit I love with this shirt. So I've got my little vibrant green top out, which I don't wear very often because I swear to you, I saw this in the shop and I thought, no one's gonna wear that, I should buy it. But it turned out it became a trend. But I like it with this shirt over it. I think like the muted colours with the bright, I don't know. The long sleeves, I don't really know if I like those. I'm not that big into tying stuff anymore either. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it. I want to go into more detail about how I would style like extreme mini skirts. I think I'm gonna do that maybe in a different video depending what people think of this one. I have an obsession. I have an obsession with miniskirts. This is why. It's so small, but I'm gonna make it work, okay?
And for your satisfaction, here are the end results. So neat and tidy. It probably won't look this pristine for long, but the organization and habits I've formed always hold up well, and the refresh is just making choosing outfits a lot more enjoyable. Here's all my social medias. If you enjoyed the video, please do all the things. Comment, like, subscribe if you want to see more. Please let me know if you'd like more content like this because I really enjoyed filming it. Take care of yourselves for goodness sake, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.